Child, listen, I thought if I waited to make this video that I would feel like some type of, more sense of calmness, but I'm still mad. So I'm Prissy Solo. Welcome to this video. If you are not a subscriber, please join the family and just let me fill y'all in real quick. And if you already know what I'm talking about, I just have to get off my chest how I feel because when I originally seen Asian a Brat, Asian Doll, I think that's what she go by now. I don't know. Brought and changed her name a couple times. But Asian Doll's Twitter tweets, I was so infuriated, y'all, that I had to go. Like, have y'all ever been so mad that y'all went to go take a nap? Like, I was like, you know what? I'm not right now. I'm not. Because I wanted to make a video right then and there. But then I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to go take a nap. But y'all, I'm awake from my nap. And I'm scrolling through Instagram. And I see it again. On top of that, that she went back making more videos in another status. And I'm just like, you know what, sis? We need to talk. And you know what? Even though I'm very upset with you right now, Asian Doll is still a sister of mine. So I'm going to still try to address her as sister. But if any point in this video, she's a bitch or whatever else comes to mind, I mean, hey, I told y'all I was mad. Um, Anyways, let's get into it. So Asian Doll is a rapper out of Atlanta, female rapper. And she expresses her feelings about colorism in the black community, which I don't have no problem with. We know colorism exists. If you have not already, a couple years ago, I had made a video about my experience with colorism in the black community as well as skinny shaming. So please go check that out. I'm going to try my best not to reference myself because I feel like I want to laser focus on Asian brats. Comments because I seen a lot of women, talking about their experiences, like and they weren't wrong because this is her experience, but I felt like, you know what, that's kind of like an excuse that others can say and say, you're deflecting, you're taking away from her experience, you're deflecting and stuff. So you're right, this is not about me. You guys are more than welcome to comment, share guys' experiences, but so I'm not gonna talk about my video and how it ties into the same thing, but in my experience, we're gonna go strictly off of Asian Doll's statuses. So she starts off by saying, light-skinned bitches way evil and jealous to dark-skinned girls than the white folks, but that's a different racist topic. A lot of light-skinned girls posting Black Lives Matter like you hoes not racist too. Y'all bully dark-skinned girls all our life thinking y'all was better than us. Talked about our skin color, called us monkeys. You hoes fraud. But keep spreading fake love. You hoes will never understand us. What I'm trying to say is most people whose skin is not black deep down hate black people, even if their race is black, but their skin color is light. It's like everybody be trying to shit on us or something. Y'all, the ignorance has this is why I'm so big on protecting my energy, because literally her fucking energy jumped off on me and it's still on me. Just reading that again, I'm angry. Like I'm infuriated. First of all, pussy ass hoe. Oh, I said I was gonna call her. Oh, oh my god. Listen, take that. This is what I don't like. Take that issue up with, call those individual girls out. The light-skinned hoes that had treated you so bad and called you monkeys and treated you bad, call them out individually. Don't come after a whole set of skin tone, which, by the way, you even said it yourself, are black women. So the fact that you are even down in your own race just because it's a different shade than yours, girl, you got issues. Because let me tell you something. I'm trying to stay myself, but I'm getting angry, y'all. I just feel like it's so ignorant to call out all of us, and I'm trying not to get emotional because it just makes me mad that as black women, we have this divide between us off our skin tone. And for her to be like, y'all hate us deep down, and what? Who? Because and I'm the type, I speak up for my sisters of different shades. You know what I mean? And I talk about the issues that they face, because even if it doesn't affect me directly, it affects me as a whole, because this is still my sister. So it's still my fight. And I thought that what we were going through at the moment was a prime example of Black unity, and how something may not affect us directly. For example, George Floyd is not related to me exactly. I have not have a sibling. Father has been murdered by the police, but it still affected me so deeply, and I was still down for the cause because it's my people. You know what I'm saying? So for her to say that, let me go back to say that us, light-skinned girls, we hate dark-skinned women. Where? Bitch, where? When I was younger, I used to want to be dark-skinned because of what I had faced in the community as being light. And what I don't like is how this Willie Lynch syndrome is still effective in 2020 with everything we have going on right now. The fact that we have so many of us coming together for our cause, and you to go out on your platform, which is a pretty big platform, and say these stupid ass ignorant stuff, is like taking 10 steps backwards. I'm not taking away from her experience being a dark-skinned woman. I know that she has said in the past that what she had to go through in the music industry, being a dark-skinned girl, and I was with her because I understand how dark-skinned women have been discriminated against. But what pisses me off is how my own sister can get on her motherfucking Twitter and say that we evil because our skin complexion. Oh, we're evil, not your oppressor. That even give you this mentality to think that be calling yourself as a Black woman, Asian doll, as if it's as if you're being a black doll or chocolate doll is not exotic and that's more foreign. But you want to get on your platform and say that we're all evil. Bitch, where? Call those women out individually, because to come for your sisters of a different shade is ignorant as fuck. You sound dumb as shit. And the thing is, I'm starting to think that you really have issues within yourself, and that's really not just a fight by yourself, because truth be told, this has been embedded in Black women, Black people in general. When we our ancestors were slaves, they were separated, and there were instances where light-skinned Black people were treated better than the darker skin, and that started a divide of jealousy. You know what I mean? We've heard about jealousy in early days with Cain and Abel, so we know how jealousy, how it transpires, but this was deliberately done. And what I don't understand is how your struggle, you would say we would never understand you, as if we weren't all fighting the same. Listen, let's say if I was a slave and I was in the house, right? And she was I'll say my sister, but she was also a slave outside being beaten, picking cotton, whatever. And I'm inside cooking, waiting hand and foot, being raped. Let's not act like how some of us got our light skin. Some women are light skinned because their ancestors or somewhere down their family tree, they were raped by a white man. And to try to diminish each one, like, well, this was worse than that one. It's like, girl, that we were all slaves. It doesn't matter where you were and where I were. We both didn't have our freedom. So I don't get how in 2020 with what, how you don't see how that type of, how they embedded that in us and you are carrying it as a personal dig with women of lighter complexion. Like, girl, regardless if your individual fight, like, let's say if I had my issues because of my light skin and you had your issues because of dark skin, I just never would have said, dark skinned women are evil and woo woo. Like, you calling us light skinned females as if it's a different nationality, like as if it's not Black. You know what I mean? And it's just like, where's the love, sis? Like, you had a best friend that was light skinned. What's her name? The one that has a doll name the same as hers. They always used to rock out with each other. Did you feel this way when y'all was best friends? Because I personally make it my duty. First of all, I have a dark skinned woman tatted on my back. Regardless if I'm light or not, she's a black woman just like me, so I shouldn't have to go get a light skin tattoo because I'm light skinned. First of all. And what about us light skinned girls that have fathers, brothers, sons, husbands, that are darker skinned? What does that what does that mean? What does that mean? Listen, I'm not going to try to understand her ignorance. I just have to say what I have to say about it, because Asian, you don't love yourself, sis. And the crazy thing about it is you are gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And you really have an issue deep within yourself. And I feel like you have went through some things that have caused you to question your beauty. And it may have been at the hands of lighter complected black women. But I want you to understand something, sis. Hurt people, okay? Be mad at your oppressor and not your sister. That don't make any sense. You're more angry as we're fighting for our rights as a whole. You are more angry with your sister than the motherfucker who taught her that type of ignorance. You know what I mean? And that's another reason why I can't really even be 100% mad at you like the way I want to, and talk down on you the way I want to, because I know that you really are just a product of your environment, and you know what? As angry as I am at what you said, I'm not angry at you as a person, because I know where that type of pain comes from, and I'm more angry at our oppressor that has forced this type of divide between us. You know what I mean? I talk about these issues with our dark-skinned sisters on my platform. I would never go on a platform as big as Asian Dolls and degrade. What about your light-skinned fans? You can have a baby tomorrow, Asian, and your daughter can be light complected. And would you hate her? Would you feel like she's evil? Because we come in all different types of shades. You don't have to have a dark skin, both parents to have both light skinned parents to be a light skin. Let's make that really clear, very clear. I'm sorry y'all got emotional. I didn't expect to cry. I was so angry. I really didn't think I would cry. I really didn't think I would cry. She said, jealous of dark-skinned girls. Listen, let me tell you something. I used to be ignorant too. I'm slowly getting better. And I did say something before to my son. And that's why I'm really kind of hurt. I said to my son before, you better bring home a black girl or you'll break my heart. The darker the better. And it wasn't because I didn't love myself. I just was really big on him being with a black woman, right? And so I didn't say come home with a girl that looked just like your mama. And so I'm just like, what the fuck? Are you serious? There's this book that I read growing up so much. I read it probably like 3 or 4 times. It's by Sharon G. Flake. It's called The Skin I'm In. I would love to gift this to Asian Doll. I thought I wanted to throw hands with you, but I really just want to educate and inspire and love on her now at this point, because it's a deeper issue. And when I said hurt people, I realized that she also was a hurt person. So, anyways, The Skin I'm In is about a dark-skinned girl's journey to being bullied within her own community, not accepted, having to learn how to accept and love the skin she's in. I just recently bought a book from my son called by Lupita Nyong. It's actually a child book. And you guys, it's really good. It's about 2 sisters, one light being the sun, one dark being the moon. And just this... you know, I would really, and it's crazy because that's why I'm saying, like, you came after you came after women who feel you, and you told us that we would never understand. I may not understand directly, but I'm doing my work out here to make sure that I educate my child not to be the dude that like light skinned girls. It's just, girl, I gotta go. I didn't think I was gonna get this emotional, and I'm so hurt because